everybody. How are you doing today? How are you doing, Miss Neil?
I'm good. I'm actually here on time for once.
Hey, that's good. That's good. How come you're on time? Although on time is whenever you show up. But
I don't really know. I guess it's because I've been sitting at my desk all day. So since I was already sitting here, usually I go into the office on Thursdays, but I swapped my Thursday and my Wednesday this week, so I'm home today.
well, there you go. It's nice to have not have to move and
hmm
travel and do all that stuff. How
Yeah.
long does it normally take you to get to work?
Like an hour ish, like 45 minutes to an hour.
Oh man. Yeah, that is a chore. It's not that's where working from home for the win comes in. Saves you
hmm
time and saves you money. Sometimes the
Yeah.
time is the big thing.
Yeah. It's better than what it was because when I was working in DC, it took me like an hour and a half to get to work and like 2 hours to get home.
Ooh, that is a lot. That is a lot. I relish working a few minutes from the house, but it gives me license to stroll in late all the time. There's no excuse. I used to be one of those very punctual people, and that has changed, but I'm working on it. Well, let's say hello to the chats. Hello, chats. How are y'all doing? Oh my God, I'm starting to sweat now. Sorry, I'm a bit late. Of course, my internet decides to act funko as soon as I decide to log in, and I had to have the husband reset the router and all that good stuff. And anyway, I made it here. But thank y'all for coming to Thursday sprints with me and Miss Nell Diamond. You want to introduce yourself, or you don't want to worry about it?
Nah. I can see who's in the comments, and I know everybody that's in the comments.
Yeah, we're beyond that one. Hello, Miss Elena. How are you doing? How's it going? Troubling tale. I would say that's a cozy. How is that? Troubling tale.
Hey, man.
Hello, Lynn. Hello, Miss Pat. How are you doing? Hello, hello. I saw Miss Pat earlier in a Black Alina-thon sprint
Oh, nice.
with Bookmark Chronicles. So
Okay.
my
Well, cool.
computer cut off, Pat. Kiana was also there. We were with Miss Ray, and who else was there? Elena, and was it Robin? I think was in that. Do you know any of those booktubers?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, my computer cut off, so I don't even know if they're still sprinting. I was trying to read, and my computer this is a mess. Oh my gosh, you see, I'm like burning up. Oh, it's too much moving around. Hello, Kiana. Hello, Rally. Pat says hello to everybody. Love the
Thanks.
blue. I do like blue on you as well. What does your shirt say?
Oh, it's the shirt from the Mystic Grill.
Mystic Grill.
It's a restaurant. I mean, it's a real restaurant, but it's a restaurant in the Vampire Diaries.
Oh yeah. Okay, you did go there. Okay, let's say
Mhm.
hi to the chats, and then I want to talk about your. Don't let me forget. Okay. Hello,
Hey,
hello,
Pat.
hello. Elena
Hello,
says
Elena.
hello. Oh, okay. Well, Kiana's already talking about it. So there you go. Let us know how mystical was, and let for people that don't know, let
It
explain
was
it.
amazing. I had a fantastic time. I probably had more fun on that trip than I had in Mexico. Like Mexico was nice, it was aesthetic, it was relaxing, but like this was like fun. Imagine like whatever your favorite thing is, like imagine jumping into that world. So like, some people are like into Star Wars, some people are into Harry Potter, some people are into like, the Hunger Games, like whatever your thing is, like my thing is the Vampire Diaries. So getting to go there and like walk the streets. Like I took pictures and like video and stuff that I obviously have to edit and post and stuff. But like we went to like all the different places. We went to Elena's house, we went to Caroline's house, Grams' house. We went to the Mystic Grill. We went to the Clock Tower. We went to New Orleans, which isn't actually in New Orleans. It's in Georgia. Like we went to all the stuff. I got a bunch of like paraphernalia. Like obviously I got this Mystic Grill shirt and it says Mystic Grill like on the back. So it's like one of the shirts that like the workers wear on the show, which is super cool. I got like a bunch of sweatshirts, shot glasses. What else did I get? A bunch of rings. I have like Elena's daylight ring, Caroline's daylight ring,
You
the
said
Gilbert
ring,
ring.
like a ring.
So like they're vampires, so technically they burn in the sun, but there's a ring that they can get that allows them to like walk in the sun. So like I got the rings for the different characters, whatever. So yeah, I had a blast. I had a lot of fun. I will definitely be going back. My hope they're doing like a big convention this year, but it's in December. So I'm hoping that maybe they'll do another one next year. And if they do another one next year, I'm definitely going to that.
Well, that ought to be cool. So did you see any like the landmarks looked exactly the same as
Not some of them weren't exactly the same because like sometimes they'll paint stuff to make it a certain color. Like there's a building, if you ever watch the originals, there's a building across the street from Rousseau's that the real building is pink. But every time they film there, they paint the building a different color to make it look like it's a different place in the show. Like they'll use that same little section of the street for like a bunch of different scenes throughout the series, and they paint it different colors so that you can't tell that it's the same building in the background. So when we went there this time, it was pink because that's the color the building is really supposed to be. But if you look at it in the show, that building might be brown in one episode and it might be, you know, blue in another episode, stuff like that. So some things were like colored differently, but for the most part, yes, it looked spot on. I also got to see Michael Myers' house. If anybody's seen Halloween 2 from 2009, his house is right next door to Graham's. What is her name? Jasmine Guy, who plays Graham's in the Vampire Diaries. Her house is right next door to Michael Myers' house.
I didn't know Jasmine Guy was in that. I haven't seen anything.
She's in the first season.
Oh, okay. Well, that's something new. I'm gonna have to check that out. So, okay, so the building thing though, you said that each season or whatever they just repaint the building. But it's supposed to be the same thing. It's not supposed to like mimic another.
And the show is supposed to look like they're in different places. So the way that they trick the audience into thinking that this is a different location is by painting the buildings a different color so that it doesn't look the same. So the real color of that building is pink. And the tour guide was like, she said that there was I think a bike shop or something that was in that building. And so now that the bike shop has moved out, she said that she's going to take like some kind of like little metal thing or whatever and try to scratch at the paint to see how many layers she can get through. Because every time they come, they paint it a color. And then when they're done, they have to paint it back to being pink. And then they'll come to film the next season and they'll paint it a color. And then they have to paint it back to being pink when they're done. So they have to keep doing all these layers of paint. So she was like, I'm going to go and like chip away at it.
But why do they go back in pink? Maybe I missed that. Sorry.
Because that's what the building is supposed to be. The building is supposed to be pink.
Yeah, but if it's for the sets.
So no, the building is like a real building. Like your house. Your house is a real house. But if they wanted to use your house to film, like what color is your house?
Oh, like a dirty brown. Brown.
Okay, so they might want to come. They might be like, oh, like Courtney, like your house looks amazing. Like this would be really great for our show. Like, can we use this house? You're like, yeah, you can use it. They're like, but we want the house to be blue. So they'll paint your house blue. But you might not want your house to stay blue. You might want your brown house. So you're like, can you put this back how you found it?
Okay, so they have to historically make it that way. Okay. Well, get a new paint job each and every time to whoever owns the place. They get a new paint job. So that's always fun. Well, I'm glad that you had a good time. That sounds like a blast and something to go back towards, So that's always cool. Was there you met a lot of other tourists that were there?
Oh yeah, there were tons of people there that were also like freakish fans like me.
Fan girl.
Yes. It was a lot of everybody was really nice. That was another thing. Like I wasn't really sure because we down south. I don't really know. But everybody was really nice. The food was amazing. Everything that we ate was delicious. Everything that we drank, all the drinks were so good. We ate at the Mystic Grill, obviously. And then we also ate if you watch the originals, we ate at Giuseppe's Pub and Rousseau's. All the food is good. The food is so good. I have no complaints about anything that I ate. All the drinks were top tier. Like they don't hold back on the alcohol. Everything was good. Just so good.
Was it overpriced? You know how that goes?
I wouldn't say so. I would say that it was reasonably priced.
Okay. Well, that's cool. So anybody else in the chat is a fan of Vampire Diaries, and have you gone to Mystical? I like that name.
It's Mystic Falls.
Mystic Falls. Sorry. I'm looking at their chat there. So was that the original name of the town, or did they change it?
I do not know. Well, technically, Mystic Falls is not a real place. The place is called Covington, but the grill there is called the Mystic Grill, and I don't know if it was already called the Mystic Grill before they started shooting there, or if they changed the name to the Mystic Grill because it got popular from the show. I'm not sure.
Well, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was awesome. Highly recommend if you guys are a fan of the show. I definitely recommend checking it out. Honestly, I'm considering, like, I was already planning on like getting a new job because my job is killing me literally. So
Oh,
I'm already in the market to be looking, but I'm considering, I'm seriously contemplating looking for jobs down there because I would love nothing more. If I could find like a good remote job, I would work remote like down there and on the weekends be a tour guide. That would be amazing. That is the dream.
you never know. Like you can manifest that into reality. You don't
Mhm.
have anything really like holding you back from doing
Exactly.
that, so.
I'm not married. I don't have any kids. Like, I don't own any property. Like, there's nothing stopping me other than the fact that I just need to find a job down there.
There you go. Hey, nothing wrong with that, girl. Hey, I want to move myself. Well, that's cool. I like that. I like the idea of people kind of see where they want to be at in life and you can kind of manifest that, but also to enjoy something utterly so great. So that's really
Mhm.
cool. A lot of people don't get that opportunity. So I keep experimenting with this angle. Just chair here. Okay, hey, Elena says she's great. Hello, lady. Hello, lady. Closer you live, yes, definitely, definitely, definitely. I need to rectify that though, because if I go to any other job, I want them to be able to say, "Oh, she is timely," because I used to be until I got
Mhm.
here, and then hey, Pat, hello. Ooh, move this out the way here. Hey, Pat, everybody says hello to each other. Oh, she finished early. Okay, there you go. They're talking about Ray from the
Mhm.
um Black Winathon. Hey, Rally. Talked about your
Amazing.
trip. Nella's gushing. She's excited. You're already planning another one.
Mhm.
You know what you could do? Find a group of friends that are all into that and do like a trip, like at an Airbnb, just
Mhm.
like the Black Winathon crew. I don't
Mhm.
know if you've been keeping up with them. I know Pat, you saw them,
Yeah,
but
I saw that they like all met up somewhere.
yeah, and they've all been posting their videos. So I'm just sitting there like these are some of like my favorite booktubers. So I'm
Mhm.
like, I'm enjoying the books, but I like the idea that they all met up and
Mhm.
I want to be like, I want to see something that like I haven't seen any of them post like exactly when they first saw each other. And I
Mhm.
don't even know. I know I think their shirts said they went in Maryland somewhere, but I'm like, does anybody live in Maryland or did they just meet?
I think it was Erica there.
Yes.
I think Erica lives in Maryland or near Maryland.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like they all most of them kind of flew in and stuff. So,
Mhm.
but I don't know. It's interesting though. Like they probably don't even know who the hell I am. But so I think it's funny, but it's like this random person, but they're kind of like, mini celebrities, I guess, or
Mhm.
whatever, like in our circles and stuff. But it's nice to just kind of see everybody come together that you've watched on the screen so much, like,
Mhm.
oh, where did y'all really see each other? But anyway.
Right.
And that lodging is amazing. Bree had a video today, and I was like, "Ooh, I want that cabin." When I first thought, oh, I just realized the comment I was going to post. You know how when you're looking at somebody's videos, it's like sometimes I don't know. I do different things. It's no rhyme or reason when I comment on people's videos, but I like to comment to say I was there, even if it's just a smiley face. Sometimes I'll just do a heart or whatever, or just a like. But I like to do a comment if I can. But anyway, I was gonna put Cabin in the Woods as the first vibe, but I completely forgot because I got sidetracked with how nice it was and all the food and stuff. But
Mhm.
but she showed a picture of the house, and I was like, "Ooh, that has spooky vibes, right?" You're out in the middle of nowhere, all this other stuff. But then she panned over, and there's the street like right there. I'm like, "Oh, they're good." It was funny. Oh, oh, Asma, I'm sorry, Miss Lady. Hello. I didn't see you there. Hello, hello, hello. Sounds really fun. Would love to do a trip. Yeah, trips would be amazing. Hello, Asma. At least you
I
got,
did.
there you go, got your shot glass. You going to do some shots in it? Or is it
No,
going
I
to
haven't.
My sister used to do that every place she traveled. And I did that when I first started going places. I would get like the keychain and a shot glass. And then I was
Mhm.
like, I got 20 million keychains and I don't even do shots. And then, I was in the military and I moved around a lot. And it's like, this stuff is knickknacks. And I was
Mhm.
like, I'm done. I'm not a knickknack person. So I don't even buy souvenirs. I may buy a shirt.
Mhm.
That's about it. This is a shirt. I'm from Texas, but this is a shirt I got from Texas. I wear it all the time. Hello, Jaleesa. Yeah, I made it just in time. Check it out one day.
Yes.
Vampire Diaries, a commitment that I haven't regretted. Oh, awesome.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. How many seasons are y'all into it?
There are 8 seasons of the Vampire Diaries. There are 5 seasons of the originals, and there are 4 seasons of Legacies.
Oh man, okay, you got all the spinoffs in there. Okay, okay, going strong still, right?
No, I think Legacies ended last year.
Okay, okay. Well, you still got other shows to watch then.
Mm-hmm.
Jaleesa, Jaleesa, hello. Everybody say hello to Jaleesa there. Hey Pat, how's it going? Asma wants to know. I do too. Jasmine Guy, the granny. I needed more. Oh, she plays the grandma.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's been around a minute. I need to see her. I'm washed out. Have you had a lot of rain? Are you having rain where you're at?
No.
Yeah, we haven't either. We've actually had some sunshine, although it was chilly today. Well, sorry to hear that, Pat. Hopefully the rain sloughs off. When I think of fall, I think of a bunch of rain in the UK, but I could be wrong. Reading weather. Yeah, that's true. That is true. Stay inside. 22. What's the condition? Rain, humid and hot. Okay. Well, at least it's warm, you know. Midland, so weather is nice and chilly. Gotta love the weather.
Really? You have to watch it.
Nell is going to convert some folks in the chats. Nothing wrong with that. Add it to your TBR type thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Drop the show up to episode 21.
Episode 21. Isn't that like the last episode of the season? Or is it might be 22 episodes. But that's one of the best episodes. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me?
It's like you went that far, you might as well finish.
You're right.
Love Vampire Diaries, catch up. Got a lot of spinoffs, so that's what's good. Where is the place?
The real place is in Georgia. But on the show, the Vampire Diaries is set in Virginia, and the originals is set in New Orleans. But in real life, everything is in Georgia.
One-stop shop.
Mm-hmm.
Go on a trip there, even though I know. Nell has made it sound so amazing that you just want to go.
It was just a really nice, like cute, cozy, like town. Like I said, everybody's really nice. The food is really good. The drinks are really good. It was just nice. It was a really nice experience.
And it's a little small town that's like walkable and stuff, right?
Yeah.
That seems like it makes it even better because since everybody's there pretty much for a singular purpose, you can bond together over that. And such a small community, you know, you kind of bump into each other. That sounds
And there's other shows that are filmed there, like Sweet Magnolias, which I personally have never watched, was filmed in that same town. There are parts of Stranger Things that is filmed there. So like I got to see the library where the library scene. I got to go to the library. And there was something else that I went to that had to do with Stranger Things. I can't remember what it is, but yeah, Stranger Things, Sweet Magnolias. There's some movie that Denzel Washington is in. It wasn't Training Day. I can't remember what it is, but it's some movie that Denzel Washington was in that was filmed there. There's a bunch of stuff that was filmed like in that town. So like even if you're not a Vampire Diaries fan, Vampire Diaries is like what it's known for because there's so much stuff there that like basically the entire show, at least the first couple of seasons, was like filmed right there. Like you said, walkable distance. You can literally walk to the houses where this stuff was filmed. And also Vampire Diaries has like a huge fandom. But like there are so many other shows and movies. Like I said, Halloween. Like there are so many other shows and movies that were filmed right in that same little area. I think there's a couple of other scenes from Halloween. Like there's like a barn or something. I never seen the Halloween movie, but there's like a barn in Halloween that like we rode past. Like there's a bunch of stuff out there. So if you're into like movies and stuff, whatever, I would definitely recommend like checking it out.
Sounds like a famous little town there. I wonder what makes it so. I don't know. Probably, I know that you have to get permits and stuff to film. So maybe since it's already a little town that films and have the infrastructure, because a lot of times, you know, you have to have like lodging and all that stuff. And when they can rotate shows and things around one particular area, it probably makes it much easier to be able to film stuff. So I can see that. That's pretty cool. That ought to be real special for the residents around there too. Because a lot of times, you know how you have those little towns that like, kind of like a dying off type thing. So you can revitalize with
Yeah.
just not only the filming industry there, because that brings money to the town, but also you have a tourism industry there, and that
Hmm.
can revitalize little towns that would otherwise die off and bring jobs and stuff. So that's pretty
Yeah. I imagine that is probably what is keeping them like economically stable, because it is like a small town, like outside of Atlanta.
cool.
It's not like a whole lot going on. It's not like it's like a big city or something like
Yeah.
that. It's funny though, because a lot of the locals don't watch the show. Like the lady that lives across the street from the Airbnb that I was staying in, when we were leaving, she was like, "Oh, like you guys are leaving already?" And then we were like, "Yeah." She was like, "Where are you guys from?" We told her we were from. She's like, "Oh my gosh, you guys came all the way down here." She's like, "Why are you guys down here?" We were like, "The Vampire Diaries." She was like, "Why do you watch that show?" I was like, "Why do you not watch that show?"
They're too close to the action.
Mhm.
It's kind of like, how when you live in a city, like, how, okay, I stay near Philadelphia, right? You have people that come in for vacation all the time and do all the little tourist things.
Mhm.
I was here like years before I did any tourist things. And the only reason I even went to these landmarks is because I had family come in and I took them to the tourist
Mhm.
stuff. So it's kind of like that if you don't really go through all those things because you're so close to it.
Yeah.
So that's cool. At least you get to go out there and enjoy yourself.
Mhm.
Everyone as well. The Book of Magic. Ooh,
Okay.
are you enjoying it? Boop the like button. Thank you very much. What is everybody reading, by the way? We're going to get to a sprint. I would meet up with Courtney and Neil for sure. Oh, that's cool. We're cool peeps, not serial killers. I don't know what's going on here, but everyone's allergies are acting up. Ooh, it's that time of year though, so watch out. Watch out. Take the allergy pill. Monet did her vlog
Okay.
too. There you go. Yeah, I think all of them are putting out some vlogs. Going to see Taylor Swift. What?
That's fun.
You? Okay. Yeah, I didn't get any tickets to Miss Swift when she came into town, nor did I get any tickets to Pink. Therefore, I did
Oh,
not.
Pink was there.
Yeah, well, in the Philadelphia area. So,
Mhm.
yeah, it was nice. But I did get tickets to the Cirque du Soleil. So that was good. Check out my blog, y'all. So that was good. But that's pretty fun. I went to see Taylor Swift years ago and I had a good time. Really good time. Fun. Anyone finish Courtney's real?
I saw Asma was talking about it in the Discord.
I have not even finished this book. Right here. That's what I've been doing all day because, I've been busy and I went to happy hour yesterday. It was really late, so it wasn't really happy hour, but I would say it was. But I will be finished. I think I have like 5 pages left.
When is the discussion?
Huh?
When is the discussion?
At 8:00.
Today?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got 10 pages left. Yeah, I had like 80 pages at the beginning of the day. So this was my priority after doing all my other crap at the house is to read the book. So I got 10 pages left. I should knock this out in the next sprint and then I'll be done. Then I got to start figuring out some question stuff. So but it should be a very fun discussion. Asma, have you read this book? Last chance for any of y'all to read the book. If not, then you can participate in the discussion. It will be myself and Books with Bonnie, and it should be a really fun time, I think. I have another sprint at 4 p.m. with Nicole. Oh, you are. Hold up. Oh, okay. Yeah, Nicole sprints after here. Yeah, okay. I was looking at the time. I'm like 4 p.m. Hello, everyone. Finishing up. Oh, there we go, Jigra. Okay. I can't wait to get back into Worthy and Out There Screaming.
Ooh, okay.
I'm too greedy to read multiple books at the same time. Yeah, Out There Screaming is one of those. I don't know. I've heard mixed reviews and stuff, but that's anthology is good to read like a story or two at a time. So if you're a multiple book reader, that's a good one to pick a story or two and then mix and match with something else. But I have not read that. Were they? Got Storm called Babette. Oh my gosh, y'all getting fancy with y'all storm names. Babette, okay. Is Babette going to be nice? A little nice, calm storm. Dainty. Well, I hope that y'all fare well because I know storms are destructive. Continuing with the Parker Inheritance. Yes, you were reading that the other day. Okay. How far are you into it? Jigra, happy reading. Hello, Lexi. Ooh, detox from work. Awesome. Already read that book. Good thing you're about there. Yes. Well, I hope you sit in on the discussion there. Yeah, it's a good book. It has a lot of stuff going on for sure. So the line. Oh, we're sorry to hear it, but I completely understand. We're on different time schedules anyway. So I'm happy that you showed up right now. They're probably going to fall asleep. There we go. There we go. Get a good night's rest, okay? Jared out there screaming, love the authors. Well, I discovered some newer authors in there, but a lot of them are really abstract. So, but it was okay. I mean, I don't know. I feel like, do you like anthologies?
I have never read an anthology. That is on my things that like I want to do this year. So I don't have a whole lot of time left to do it. But I do have Out There Screaming, but I haven't read it. I have a couple of other anthologies that I also haven't read yet.
Yeah. Yeah, anthologies are okay. I'm not a huge fan of them. Because I like to say I completed a book, and I feel like you get in the story, and if it's one you're really like digging, it's over, and so that kind of bugs me. And then also I'm always weary of how do I rate it when you have so many different stories. Some I may like more than others. So I'm not a huge fan of them, and so it's just. And then I feel like you're story hopping so quickly that by the time I get 3-4 stories down, because they're so quickly, especially if I'm just reading, then I can't even remember. Like Out There Screaming had some good stories, but for the life of me, I can't remember most of them. And I started skipping around because some I was like, this is a little bit too abstract for me. So I just, I wasn't a huge fan. No, that's not true. I'm not a huge fan of anthologies, but I think the book itself was okay. I mean, I gave it 4 stars in ratings, and that's generally what I give anthologies, 4 stars, because it's a big mixed bag. So unless it's horrible and I hate most of the stories, then I downplay it more. But overall, anthologies get just a big whopping 4. But I just feel like it's just too much story hopping for me to kind of really enjoy. So I try to shy away from them, which is funny because I do like a good short story, but I like a short, long story, like a novella. Started listening to Kerry Washington's memoir. I was looking up memoirs yesterday and I saw hers. I don't know if I'm going to read that one, but Britney Spears has a memoir. Do y'all know that? Yeah, I've been hearing some stuff about it. I'm like, okay, I might need to read her at some point. I looked her up. My library, I'm on hold. I'm 10th in line. Hello, cool gamer. How are you doing? Jada's memoir came out. I want to read it. That is also on my list. Yeah, definitely not buying it, but on my I've been hearing too many. I got opinions that are generally differing from everybody else. I'll just say when it comes to Jada's memoir, I think no matter what she says, people have so many people have so many what's the term I'm looking for? So many oh my God, I'm trying to figure out the term I'm looking for. Preconceived notions about what they want to say, or people have already made up their mind. So it doesn't matter what she says in the book. She's going to be enemy number 1. I think she's been villainized for forever. So I feel bad for that because I feel like I don't think that people are trying to give her a chance. It's to each his own. I think, she's an oversharer, but so is most of Hollywood, and they all got stuff. But I feel like she's being villainized like way too harshly. And that's just me. I mean, I like her movies. I'm not like a diehard fan of all the stuff that she does and stuff, but I just think she's being villainized. But you know what? Buy her book. People can villainize her all they want. Buy her book and show her some love, okay? And then villainize her if you're going to talk some shit. But I just hate to see Black women tear down other Black women when we're supposed to be lifted. And I feel like that's majority of what I've been seeing. And I feel like People can speak their truth in their books, but then if you already have a preconceived notion about what you want to think, then it doesn't matter what her background is. She could die, whatever. We're not going to go into all that. I'll save it for when I read the book. Worthy. Oh, hold up. Earlier you said worthy. Yeah, I didn't connect when you said worthy earlier. Book Streets Aflame. The Facebook group
Really?
I've created a thread because that's how everyone's talking about it. Yeah, everybody's
I
all about.
haven't heard of this. Who is the author of this?
Oh, that's Jada's book. Jada Pinkett Smith.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, that's what I was just talking about. Yeah,
Hmm.
you haven't
I
been
didn't
hearing
know what it was called.
about it?
Okay.
It just came out the 17th. Today's the 19th, so 2 days ago. So everybody's been, I think everybody's rushing to be the first on
Hmm.
to discuss it. So we'll see. But I have it on hold at the library, and at some point I'll read it. But I'm gonna go in open minded. I'm not gonna villainize her before she had a chance to tell her story. But let's
Hmm.
see. Hello, Audrey. How are you doing? Excuse me. How's it going? I find read a break an anthology takes a few pages. Exactly. Yes, I completely agree. I enjoyed some shows, another book. Yep. Breaking apart. That's the best way. Anthology in my locker at work. Perfect. Took 20 minutes. There you go. There you go. Read it in spurts. Long time. Hope everything's well. Cool idea. Rush to read a few pages. There we go. Yep. Yeah, I would read like one or two stories a day. I did the same thing with How Long Till Black Future Month too. Circulating copy of Worthy in my state. Oh, you're the only one. Is that the one at the library? Feel guilty. I'm going to finish it this weekend so I can put it back into the community. There we go. There we go. Okay, there you go. I finished the first week. Oh, I finished it.
Oh, did you
Oh,
have an arc for it?
huh?
Did she have an arc for it?
Yeah, did you have an arc for it? Is that what we're talking about? Ah, look at you. Okay. What did you think of it, Miss Pat? Rough. My mental health is lots of struggles one day at a time. That's the best you can do. Okay. We are all human. So don't be superhuman. Do what you got to do. Okay. Get through the day. Blessings, positivity, and self care. Definitely. Definitely. Part of self care is reading. So let's do a sprint. What are you going to be reading, or are you detoxing from work
I
still?
am probably not going to read on this sprint because I need to finish this report, but I will be reading at some point tonight.
There we go. Okay. Hello, Ulysses. Well, I already told you what I'm going to be reading. I'm going to finish up this bad boy here so I won't be looking like an idiot when we're discussing it because that is not my style in reading the book. All right, y'all. So I got this sprint queued up here. Hey, Ulysses. How you doing? If I get a break at work, not enough to really read. I keep a manga in my lunch
Oh,
bag.
that's nice.
There you go. Hey, as long as you keep something to detox from you. Some people have a cup of tea. Some people go, I go clear my head. But a book is very nice. All right, y'all. I got this right here pulled up. And we're going to do a good quick 45. My goal is to try to do 2 sprints, okay? So, happy reading. See you in 45. All right, sorry about that. Yeah, I I backed the timer up a little bit so I can go to the bathroom. Hello, 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 Miss Adrian.
Hey, hi, everybody.
Good.
Still working, but good.
How long do you have left to work?
I'm gonna give myself another hour and a half. I'm just trying to get some things off of my plate because, as y'all know, I was out last week at a conference, so my emails are emailing. And of course, I had like 2 or 3 things due this week, so I was doing that. And my birthday is tomorrow, so I'm not trying to do so much work tomorrow.
Fun.
Happy early birthday.
Thank
Yeah.
you, thank you.
Do you have
Do
any
you have
plans?
plans?
I spend time with my family on that day, so the weekend, who knows? Because people have always said, "What you doing?" I'm like, "You tell me. What am I doing?"
Like, it's your job to plan for me.
I'm
Well,
like,
that's
"What
good.
we doing?" I'm like, "Where we going? What we doing?" So we'll figure that out. We'll figure that out.
And then Miss Adrian here the other day went to the Jada Pinkett book signing for Worthy too.
Mhm.
Nice.
So that
Yeah,
ought to be
yeah,
fun.
yeah. The book is upstairs. Otherwise, I show it right now. But I have I made it a short here and video on TikTok, so it's basically the same video. I saw that my high school classmates saw her in Baltimore yesterday.
Oh, really? Was not
Um,
aware that even happened.
yeah, and I think she's from Baltimore, and her kids and Will surprised her, and they show
Aww.
in the picture that she showed shows her with her head down, very emotional, and he has his arm around her with a mic talking, and she has a mic, so she had no idea that they were there.
How did I not hear about this? Where was this at?
Um, it was at some library. Let me find her information so I can look it up because I was like, oh, I saw her post on Facebook, and I was like, oh, okay. And I know she was doing a bunch of different things all
Yeah,
over.
she's on the book tour for it,
Yeah,
promotional tour.
Yeah, so the one that I went to was at this Performing Arts Center, which is directly across the street from the Twin Towers Memorial. And it's in conjunction with CAA, the casting agency, and Vanity Fair. And the person that interviewed her was Ariana Huffington.
I don't know that name. Is she a famous journalist?
She is the creator of the Huffington Post.
Oh, okay. I've definitely
Mhm.
been on that quite a lot.
Yeah, she's been around for a long time. Brilliant. I was like, oh, you look good. I haven't seen her in a long time. So it was the Enoch, Enoch.
Yeah, I'm looking it up now. That's crazy that I had missed this completely. I didn't even know this was happening. I would have gone.
Oh, it's in your area. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Doesn't it suck when you miss something that's like right down the street? You're like, what the hell? I missed a book fair in a town right next door that I went to dinner at yesterday. And I'm like, how did I miss this? Yeah, I did see something online this morning. I didn't see anything about that, but I think that's really nice that he's supporting and coming out with the whole Weird family and everybody supporting her over it. So hey, more power to them. But I did see he posted some sort of, it was on a Yahoo article. I don't know if it was Twitter or IG where they were saying he responded to it and basically
about them being separated. Yeah, I didn't read it. I know that he responded. Yeah.
It was just a little small snippet, basically saying he's unbothered because everybody's in the uproar and controversy around that, whatever. Everybody has an opinion, but she was like, he basically was like, well, I think, well, here goes, and he put his head down, and then there's all this psychedelic stuff came up. So it's like clickbait to be like, what is Will gonna say? But pretty much it's like, I don't care, like he's supporting herself. But yeah, it's
they know what their relationship is about. We might not understand it, but if it works for them, it works for them. I'm gonna read her book and Kerry Washington's book, which Kerry's is right here, but I missed because the same thing happened. She came September 26th to the same place.
I love that cover.
But I got this from Amazon. If I would have known about it before, I would have gone to see Kerry Washington and had it signed. I'm going to read both of them for, was it Nonfiction November?
Oh yeah, coming up.
Yeah, so I'll read them for Nonfiction November.
Oh,
that's okay. And see whether or not there's anything else that comes up. I'm like, I don't know if there's any more. You read more memoirs than me. Are there any other memoirs coming up?
I was looking at yesterday. I don't know if you're familiar with. I don't think I would read it, but you know who Patrick Stewart is? The guy from like the X.
Yes, that's right. I love him. Yeah, I'm a Trekkie. I love him.
I don't know if like I necessarily want to read his book. I loved him as Picard in Star Trek, and I think this might be popular or unpopular. I think he's hot, but but I don't know if I want to read all 496 pages.
I'll listen via audiobook, so it won't be bad.
But you have that. John Stamos is coming out with a memoir, or it may already be out. I think it's about to come out like next week. Britney Spears, definitely am reading that because I used to be a Britney girl back in the day.
Yeah, that's going to be popular.
Well, it's going to be popular, but they're already revealing details. Like in an article that she put out today or yesterday, she said that she actually had an abortion. And I was like, from Justin, apparently he was not. I was like, what?
For some reason, I'm not surprised by that.
I'm not surprised by it, but I'm surprised that she's like admitting it, like out, telling people that.
I appreciate her honesty. Some of these people are a little bit too honest, like the whole Jada thing. Some people are a little bit too honest, but you know what? Also, some of these celebrities tend to come out with certain details about their lives because somebody else is about to spill the tea for them. So they want to get ahead of it. So that's why some of these details, but I don't know if that was a detail that maybe was going to come out some other thing, but to each his own. If you're going to put it out there, I'm going to read it. So I'm curious, just, I used to like, and then Brittany has a lot of stuff. I'm all for what's the interesting parts, and I'm going to take it for what it is. And, so, but I'm interested in that one. Who else? these might already. I think Fat Joe has a memoir. I think it may already be out if y'all are interested in him.
That
I'm
sounds
not really.
familiar.
Yeah. Who else do I know? There's the what's the dude? Jeezy, his came out. Did you read
I
that?
read I read it.
It was good.
I read it. It to me it wasn't. It was more so, this is what my life was from a street dude to a rapper.
Yeah.
In some ways, it wasn't much different in terms of his telling of it. And you know, this is how you can become successful. So to me, he could have waited. It was more so for, some of the memoirs most of the memoirs that I read are really like, this is a span of my career, this is my life, and it's not like how to. His book really read to me like a how to,
Hmm.
not really my life thing, but this is how you become successful. And I'm like, well, that might be good for some of his fans, but
Yeah.
to me, it wasn't a true memoir. It didn't read like it to me.
Yeah. I'm not into
It was
like
a little
self-help
weird.
stuff.
It was a little
Like,
weird to me.
yeah. Okay. I can see that. I never really listened to his music and stuff. And truthfully, I mean, I knew the name and he was a rapper, but I could
Mm-hmm.
care less. I would have been curious if he, like, the whole Jeannie Mai, because I know her from the real. So I would be
Mm-hmm.
curious, and I routinely look the internet to see if there's any more
Mm-hmm.
details about that train wreck. But other than that, I could really care less. It's like, are you laughing at us, Nell, or something else?
Mm-hmm.
It's just like Spare with Harry. I could care less. I just wanted to know if there was any new details with the whole Meghan Markle situation, like
Mm-hmm.
things surrounding his relationship with her. I mean, but it not enough to read. I just got it
Yeah, I
stolen.
think he could have waited on that too, but I think in some ways his book was better than Jeezy's.
Really? Okay.
Mm-hmm. I will be on Beyonce's internet and say that. I was like, Jeezy, why was this necessary?
Yeah. Well,
If
I
I'm
think
comparing you to Harry, I'm like, I'm gonna read Harry all day.
yeah, well, I mean, I think he will always be more entertaining. He's a prince. Just that title would suffice for that. But yeah, I think you're
But
more.
it was still more personal details. If I'm reading a memoir, I
Uh,
want more personal details, not, this is where the street is, and this is what you should do, and this is what you shouldn't do, and this is what I learned, blah, 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 blah. And that's the way his story read. And he did have personal details in there, but it really read like a how to.
oh, well, that sucks. Yeah, I'm not trying
Yeah.
to read it how to. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't going to read it anyway, but that's good to know for anybody in the
Mhm.
chat. Okay, who else has a memoir out? I mean, it's a whole bunch of people, but that's the ones that kind of came to mind that I love.
Mhm.
So I was trying to figure out what does my library have and what I'm interested in. But
Mhm. But
it's
I
always
forgot about his because I did see him showing himself getting on the Acela train.
who?
Patrick Stewart, he got on the Acela train and he was so excited getting on a train to go to, I guess, a book event.
Why was that exciting?
I don't know, but it was exciting to him to get on the Acela train. And I said, "Oh, he's so cute."
Maybe it reminds me of a
He's
story.
getting on the train. And I said, "He's not that tall, is he?" I'm like,
Yeah, I
"Okay."
don't think he's that tall.
Mhm.
Let's get into the chats here. Pat, what are you reading? Let's see. Lone Woman. I've been hearing a lot about that, but I have
Me
not read it.
too. I have heard a lot about that one.
Sugar and Slate by Shirley Williams for Black History Month. Happy UK Black History Month. Hey,
Yeah.
Pat, has the library rectified the situation of not celebrating Black History Month?
Hmm.
I don't know if y'all are aware, we've discussed this before, but like Pat went to her library, apparently did not do any displays or anything to, denote it's Black History Month, which is a
It's
travesty.
terrible. Yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah, I would be elevating that until somebody calls
Hmm.
me. Your name came up in Paco's Sprint Asthma. He told me that you would love to chat with me about Sarah J. Maas. Uh-oh.
Special editions.
Let's things to say about people can read the. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's the hype. You get the hype train going. To me, I feel like you get the hype train going with these memoirs and stuff. And like I said, if you put the tea out there, I'm going to read it. But I do like to see what people's story and what they got to say and base kind of my opinion based off what's in the book instead of preconceived stuff about it. So I don't know if you finished on Woman yet. Squeeze it in for Black Queen. I don't have the time. I know Black Queen it's half over. Dang. Mother points. I don't know. Does anybody know if Lone Woman has multiple POVs? Creepy, weird.
I don't know. I need the multiple POV I had selected is not out yet, and I didn't realize it. So I'm like, oh God, I need to figure out something else, and that's the prompt I got to. So now I'm stuck.
I did the Black Queen if you're interested in that, and that was really good. Yeah. By oh crap, what's that? Jamata Emil. My latest vlog, if you want to just hear anything about it, details it. But yeah, it was really good though. Ooh, there we go. Pat had video to the Beast, and the Beast is me right here. Bam. Live discussion at 8:00, right around the corner, y'all.
Okay.
That's not multiple POVs, but it's really good. Smash the like.
I was wondering about that one.
It's good. I'm enjoying it. I just finished it like last sprint. So way to go till the last minute, right? I'm trying to figure out if I want to give it a 4 or a 5. It's definitely good. It's a 5-star worthy.
Okay.
Thank you, Elena, for coming by. Hello, Jessica. How you doing? Did I hear about food? I don't know. Anybody got some food? I would love some food though. Don't hold back.
I think that she might have been watching like Delayed or whatever when I was talking about how the food and the drinks and stuff are good down there.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. The Mystic Falls, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah. I need to get back to smut romance or just romance. Sitting here, read stories of that. Yeah, I haven't read a romance in a bit. That used to be my jam. And then I got wind of so many other great books.
I will be reading them in December like I did last year.
Is that a readathon or something for it? Or
something. It's like I found out about a bunch of them like the end of November, December, and I was like, this is really pulling me through whatever funky feeling I'm feeling during the holiday time. So I'm like, I'm going to continue to read these books. I was like, okay. Kindle Unlimited. Between Kindle Unlimited and finding the authors on Book Talk, I was like, yes.
Oh yeah, Book Talk be coming through with the spicy urban romances. I be like, ooh, I be looking. My library never has them, but I be looking for those. I've read those Kindle Unlimited romances. I want something different now. You have to know where to find them because they don't recommend them to you. Your life changes when you read 1 or 2 of them urban romances. You're like, okay, this is where it's at. Zodiac Academy, I've heard good things. No kids, no husband, do it. That's what I'm talking about.
I'm thinking about it. I'm considering it.
You can do, things transfer. You can always go and drive to visit the family. I'm telling you. Celebrities in my eyes. Oh, hey, bad. What you drinking? Oh, yeah, that was an iced coffee. That's my Java, y'all. Dazed and Confused, Hope Floats, Texas Chainsaw Massacre were filmed here in Austin.
Nice.
Oh, there we go. I have seen Texas Chainsaw and think Dazed and Confused. All of those sound familiar though. Asthma. Read her breathing. Yep. I think it comes out like the 24th or something. My library doesn't have it yet, but they're planning to order it. I'm trying to get ahead of some of these books, like to know like when they're coming out so that I can go ahead and put in a request for a hold. Because by the time I do, it's like, you are 20th in line.
Yeah, I know. Oh, God.
Like, dang, all these people got ahead of me already. Kanye, that one too.
I did not know. Who was his ex-girlfriend?
I forgot the name, but I ran across that last night. I forgot her name. Just type in Kanye West keywords, Google.
Is she like famous? Like, is she a celebrity or is she just like a regular person?
she became famous because of him. She did something that was whatever, but she's more known for that. But I'm like, I don't care. I don't care. Night Asthma. I think people just want to know all the craziness. To me, that's one of those things that give me a spoiler review.
Julia Fox. Her name is Julia Fox.
There you go. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. So if y'all read that, just do a spoiler video, title it spoiler, and you can get away with it. And then I'll watch that. But I don't care to read it. Hello. Everybody's saying hello. Pat and Jigra, Jaleesa, happy birthday. Oh, we are behind in the thing. Lynn said, happy birthday to you. Dinner, cleaned the bathroom, took a shower. Those are always a plus. More happy birthday from Pat and Ulysses. Baltimore is the first time Will addressed the book. She will be his best friend until he takes his last breath. I think that's beautiful. I try not to judge what goes on behind closed doors because, celebrities have they're a whole nother world and they make their own rules. So, hey, to each his own. They both seem okay with it and bam, there we go. But if you're going to tell me the tea, I'm going to read it and talk about it.
Thank you.
Love me. Alma says happy birthday too. Love regardless. There we go. 20 pages, book of magic, dinner and fabric. There we go. Making some pants. That's what I'm talking about. There we go. And she said for him too.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you know what? Have at it. Although Jeannie was touting Jeezy's book and he dropped them divorce papers the next week.
But he had already filed months prior.
I know.
I was like, damn.
Yeah, she was looking like a fool.
Mm-hmm.
But the book don't address none of that.
No, it doesn't.
You should have waited a year and included that chapter in there. But that's another story. I think he would have got more people by the book if he would have been that. But that's okay. I'm gonna just keep watching Huffington Post and all that stuff for that details. But honestly, it's not our business to understand. Oh yeah, exactly. I'm not trying to understand it, but if you're gonna put it out, I'm gonna read it and we can talk about it. But to each his own. At the end of the day, that's your business. Okay. Just watch, make sure you put out what you want to put out. Like the Kardashians, you know how they get upset when these unedited photos show because they like to edit and make sure they do so. That's their brand. They're not my cup of tea, but I respect the game. If you're feeding into it, go right ahead. I just stay away. Like you can't care for these people more than themselves. Yeah, that's true. That's true. And at the end of the day, who are we, right? Huge Trekkie. Data was my man, girl. Okay, so Picard was my mama's man. Yeah, I like Star Trek, but I only like The Next Generation. I can care less about all the other stuff.
I've watched everything. I'm behind in Discovery, but I've watched everything.
See, that goes to show you, I don't even know what that is. That just shows you how much they have progressed that I've not been paying attention.
Are you talking about like the new, what is it on, like Paramount or something? Is it on now?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so Picard was on there, and so was Discovery. So Discovery has the black woman as being the captain.
Oh. Yeah, I've never watched Star Trek.
Who is the sister to Spock?
Oh, cool. I know who Spock is. That's the guy that does this thing.
That's how they put that together. Huh. She is a sister to Spock.
Okay. Hey, nothing wrong with that.
There's a reason why Spock does not talk about her.
Trying to hide her.
No, there's a whole reason. He's not the only one who doesn't talk about her. There's a whole reason behind it. So you'd have to watch it to find out.
I've never watched it before. But funny story, one of the main characters from the Vampire Diaries is now on the new Star Trek.
There you go. You got to segue into that. Mm-hmm. There we go. You got another show to watch. So Jigra said she read Jeezy's book. And if it's not an omen foreshadowing, he never mentioned Jeannie by name, just said wife. And then he dropped the divorce papers. That fool was planning this around the release of his book, but whatever.
Probably.
Hey, Bree, how you doing? Hello, Native Queen. Okay. She's reading Kerry Washington's memoir, but Native Queen, are you not a host of Skoden? Last time I was on, I was asking if somebody was a host of Skoden. Let me know if I'm wrong, because your name's ringing a bell now, but I could be completely wrong. I'm trying to find who the host is to put that out for next month. Next month is not only Nonfiction November, but it is Skoden, which is Indigenous Author Month.
That's right.
No books yet for Black History. Could totally be wrong. Black Queen. Oh yeah, that was good, right? Yep. Bree says hello, Pat. Hello. Hey, Adrian, you looking fly.
Hey.
Let's see. Trashy Romance in December. Trashier the better. Oh, there we go. You are not alone in the Ice Planet Barbarians. Amber.
That's who I thought it was going to be. I was like, oh, that I would consider maybe reading.
Oh, she has a memoir coming out?
No. We were talking about the like who Kanye's ex-girlfriend was.
Amber
That's who
Rose.
I thought you were talking about. I thought you were
was,
talking about Amber Rose.
No.
She went to Wiz Khalifa, right? Wasn't she with him?
I don't know.
For a period of time, yeah.
They all date each other. I don't know.
Like the same thing.
It's around Robin. Celebrities have their own rules. It's okay that we were friends and then you dating my ex and you dating the ex and you got his baby. That's cool. If that's in real life, we fighting because that's disrespectful. So it's different. But you know, that's what you want to do. That's what you want to do. Okay. I'm loving the earrings. Thank you. Much appreciated. Courtesy of my sister. Working on drawing journal, putting stuff in for the Japan festival. Oh, okay. Well, I'm not mad at you. Getting out the country. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, Bree.
Okay, I was able to get the Black Queen for and I'm gonna change it from the book that I had to the Black Queen. I was able to get it on Libby. Yay.
Let me know. I'm still waiting from the physical copy for my library, but I
got it from Brooklyn Library on Libby, the audiobook.
Well, no, that's what I did. I got it via Libby, like the ebook. I put the ebook and the audiobook on, right? But the day that I finished the book in the ebook is when the audiobook came through. So I was like, well, I don't even need that. I just finished it. And then, but I'm still waiting for the physical book from my library. So I'm hoping that maybe for the wrap up, I can hold a book, but whatever. I'm done with it. But it was good though. Definitely worth checking out. Here's some more happy birthdays, Adrian.
Thank you, everybody.
Happy birthday. There's another one. You are a popular lady. Hopefully we get to see you tomorrow on your birthday. Yeah, embarrassing. I feel so bad for her promoting the book. Yeah, and she had the baby in the video and everything.
Yeah, she had no clue.
I felt bad for her because you know how she didn't want no kids and now she got this kid and she's a single mom, you know? So, but apparently, I mean, she did admit that she did know they had some problems. They didn't say what it is, but she was thinking they can fix it out and that they were all on good terms trying to work it through. You know, but that just goes to show you just because somebody's smiling and stuff don't mean that they don't have some problems in the background. So complicated, whatever works. Wendy Williams. Ooh, she's another one. I wouldn't mind a memoir from her. Functional relationship. Adrian, that was you.
Yep.
Queen of Dating. Yeah, I would definitely read her. I used to watch her show. I know people talk some mess because she talked mess, but that's her brand. You respect it for what it is, but she can. I would love to see a book by her. That was the next level. Spock's adoptive sister is named Michael. Oh, Spock's adoptive sister is named Michael. Is it Michelle? Michael, like the typically male Michael. Oh, is that a play on something? I don't know. We shall see. Not me. Oh, okay, sorry. Happy birthday. There is a host. I'll look up the host for it. Happy birthday, Adrian. Kiana says that.
Oh, thank you, everybody.
Who is Native Lady Warrior? I don't know. I'm gonna look it up, y'all. I need to find info if I put it out. Amber and Wiz were married, son, and they're still very close. Okay, there you go. I remember seeing her like this beautiful, not that she's not beautiful because she's gorgeous, but I remember seeing her in all the little commercials for some sort of liquor or something, when she was like slim and the blonde hair and no tattoos. And then next thing you know, she was like bodacious and she had like all the tattoos all over. Like it was like stark difference. I was like, what happened? But I don't be keeping up with stuff. But it was like supermodel to like classic video girl, you know what I'm saying? So it was like a stark difference. I didn't see that in between, so I don't know what I missed. And then there was the slut walk, right? She had, and that's a whole nother thing. I'm on chapter 1 of Carrie's book.
Did Kerry Washington's book just recently come out?
Yes, September 26th, at the end of September.
Gotcha.
Can you hold it up again, Adrian? It was a pretty cover. Yeah, that's nice, right?
Yeah, I definitely would want to read that. I'm a big Kerry Washington fan.
And it's not big.
Yeah, well, it's pretty small, yeah.
Happy birthday, Adrian.
Thank you.
Lady Lady Book Warrior. Okay, I was close. There we go. Sorry. Okay, there we go. Native Lady Book Warrior, if y'all are interested in Skoden. What's the book you was waiting on, Adrian? What book are you waiting on? Oh, The Black Queen. She got it.
The Black Queen. I got it. But the one that I was waiting for, now I can't remember. It was Alyssa Cole's book. It's not coming out until next year. I asked for it now on NetGalley, but I got a couple of things from NetGalley. They may tell me no.
You got to watch out because NetGalley will surprise you. You'll be like, they ain't going to request. So I'm going to put in these 10 things. Next thing you know is like all these books in your queue.
All at once. I'm like, how am I supposed to read all this?
Yeah, if I'm in the mood for ARCs, I go through and request stuff. If I'm not, then I don't request nothing. That way it comes through.
Then I got book mail twice this week. One from an author and one from, I think it's from Scholastic. And I'm like, I don't know how I got this book.
I want somebody to send me some physical books. And it's just because I want to feel like I'm worthy of you sending me something in the mail. Because anybody will send you ebooks, which I'll take it too. I got one that I got the other day, but give me a physical book.
It's a physical book, and I don't recall requesting this. And I was like, oh.
You want to show us, or you want to be a surprise?
It's a not comic, like a manga. So.
Ooh. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Them are expensive to produce, and they sending it in the mail. What?
Sent it in the mail.
There you go.
And a nice purple cover.
Oh, I like that too. Okay, ain't mad at you. No shade to Amber, but she always looks like she's she grew up. Where did you go?
What?
I did not expect that.
Oh my gosh! Wow. Say it like you mean it. Okay.
I mean, I'm curious what makes you think that, but I don't know if
I'm curious what that means. What does that mean?
I think maybe you think she's dirty. I mean, she got a big old booty, but how did she get that, by the way, y'all? Like
plastic surgery?
Yeah, money.
Oh, she's surgery? Okay, I didn't know that. Oh, she had one of them BBL things?
Probably.
Oh, I didn't know. Okay.
I thought she used to be a stripper too.
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. I ain't mad at her. I just know she was like super trim, and she's not fat. I'm not even trying to go there, y'all. But I'm saying that she's was like slim, like supermodel slim. Next thing you know, she was like, bam, like,
but damn,
like, what happened? So I don't know. I was just like, okay, so I don't know. That's a transformation, like. I guess I should have expected plastic surgery. I don't know. Oh, well, hey, what works for her, Listening, she's narrating it for Kerry Washington. Okay. Carrie's book, get to it soon.
I have to get that. I didn't even know that came out. I just realized everybody's reading it.
Well, she had what they did is that's how I found out they revealed something that was shocking to her. That she found out, and I was like, whoa, and it was all over the internet and everything. She found out that her father was not her father.
Wait, wow. Kerry Washington?
Yeah. Oh, you didn't hear about that? Okay, so she's finishing Scandal, and she gets a phone call from Skip, I forgot what his name is, but the professor from Yale who does the DNA testing, finding your roots, does finding your roots. So he said, now that you're finishing up, you have a lot more time, and we've been wanting you to do this. And so she's like, okay, great. I would love to do this. She tells her parents, and they're like, oh, great, great, great. She gets off the phone with them, and they're like, oh, crap. We have to tell her. And I'm like, so y'all never intended to tell her this before. So it was that they did in vitro, but without him. So, and I'm sure there's a story in there, but they had to tell her.
At least there's no cheating involved. Then that's what I was thinking. Okay, well that's an easier pill to swallow, I think.
It is, but I thought that was very interesting.
Yeah, yeah.
This whole time she thought her
Yeah.
father was her father.
It's interesting with the genealogy, like 21andMe and Ancestry.com and stuff. I was taking a class and they were talking about how that has definitely changed, and revealed a lot of family secrets because people that maybe wanted to keep, or maybe there was an affair or they did IVF or that a kid was adopted. And if they wanted to keep that a secret, it's really hard these days to do that because so many people are opting to that. So either the kid or an adult goes and does it themselves and find out, or they found out from somebody else that has done it and contacted them. And so it's basically forcing people to reveal that when they may not want to do that. So it's forcing their hand. And it's really sad, but at the same time, it is what it's a matter of choice, but people have to really take that into account nowadays when they do like alternate methods or whatever, or if they want to keep a family secret, people have to take that into account versus 10 years ago, they, didn't think about that. So.
Yeah.
That's the way of the land. Let's see. Okay. Chris Rock. Are we talking about, I don't think we're talking about Jada. This was book. Well, no, her book did encompass that.
She mentions him in the book.
Okay.
Will's book mentioned him in the book.
Okay.
There's a whole, so as Ariana Huffington told us Monday night, that there's a whole chapter about the slap.
Wow. Okay.
I know somebody's gonna be spoiling that. I'm curious. I want to read it, so I'm gonna try to stay away from spoilers. But there's no telling when I actually get this book as far down in the line as I am. So I don't know. We'll see. That's what everybody really wants the book for, anyway. Wow. Yes. Really, she did. Trying to get some new I was thinking titles. I was just about to say that word too. Oh my God. Hey, you know what? Do what you gotta do.
Oh my gosh.
I'm about to have me saying stuff on Beyonce's internet.
Oh my gosh. Oh my God.
Y'all are out of control. I love it. No, you don't need to be dirty to have it. Women have a bacteria and yeast that are in balance. When one is higher, she's classified into an infection.
So what makes her look like she has a yeast infection? What does that mean?
I need to know. Pallor is off as she wiggles in her seat.
I don't know. Does she look like she's constipated? I don't understand.
I'm done. I am done. She's trying. She wiggles because she got that big butt and she needs to be comfortable. It's like, it's probably hard to sit down right. Oh my God, Jigger, amazing. That was so funny. Did y'all see when Angela Davis learned she had ancestors on the Mayflower? Really?
I haven't watched that show in so long, so I haven't.
Yeah, I haven't either. I'm pretty sure you can trace things back. It's not surprising.
I imagine that most of us probably do have ancestors that go back to the Mayflower.
Exactly. Carrie did a movie together. Which movie?
Oh, was it the President movie, or am I mixing that up with something else? There was a movie where Chris Rock played like the president or something like that. Was she in that?
I didn't watch that movie, but yes, I recall that, but I
I
don't.
don't know if she was the one
I
in that
don't
or if it was
know.
a different girl.
Oh, maybe that's what Kiana was talking about. Did she mention Chris Rock in the Kerry Washington memoir? Okay.
I don't know. I haven't read it yet.
Yeah.
I'll let you
Oh, I
know.
think I love my wife. That's what it was.
Oh, I did watch
Oh
that movie, but
yeah.
I don't remember.
I
I
remember
do
that.
not
Yes.
remember that movie.
Yes. She was also in the what's the Tyler Perry movies? The two. Love no. With Janet Jackson.
Oh,
She was
why did I get married?
yeah, yeah, one and two.
She
Yeah.
was in that?
Kerry Washington?
Yeah, wasn't she? She was
I
the
don't
wife.
think so.
No, she not.
You sure?
I'm
I don't think
guarantee
so.
you, she was not in that movie.
Who was the
It
wife
was the
then?
loudmouth girl, Jill
Hmm.
Scott, Janet Jackson. Is that
Um,
it?
it was
I didn't
Tasha.
get
What's her
married.
name? Because her sister
Tasha Smith
actually
or
lives
something?
here. Tasha Smith. Because her sister lives here. She has a
Oh,
identical
you're
twin
right.
sister that lives
No,
here.
not Tasha Smith. No, she played the other dude's wife, Tyler Perry's
Yeah.
wife in there.
No, that's a different girl. I know who you're talking about.
Leo.
That's not Kerry
No.
Washington.
Mm-mm.
Sharon Leal, that's who she was. Diane.
Hmm.
Okay, different person. Okay, they kind of favor each other a little bit. Yeah, they kind of favor each other. I think. Okay, yep, I'm wrong.
Yeah, she
Let's see.
hasn't been in a Tyler Perry thing.
New law in UK dropped. If you're 18, adopted, you can find out now. You
Hmm.
might find out earlier, truthfully, if somebody else contacts you.
Hmm.
They say that the movie between Chris and Carrie was his
Really?
marriage ended. There was a rumor with
Yes.
with them or some.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure not her, but somebody else, huh?
Interesting. I did not hear about that.
Yeah, I saw
Yeah.
his
I did hear about that.
stand up after that where he talked about stepping out and stuff. But he's
Hmm.
one of my favorite comedians. Him, Kevin Hart, and what's his face? Cat Williams are like probably my all-time three favorite comedians. I've been to Cat like 4 times.
Mm.
No, not that movie. Wow, I'm not sure if this is good or bad. Okay, y'all. Do we want to do another sprint? It's gonna be like 10, 15 minutes. Or no?
I can start my book.
You're okay, Bill?
Yeah, that doesn't matter to me.
Okay. I got the live at 8 o'clock, so that's why I'm like, okay, I can't be on here too long. Okay, let's see. I'll do 15 here. We'll do 15 minutes and then get out of here. So if y'all are participating in the live, which I hope that y'all are, if y'all have read the book or if you don't care to and just want to hear the crap we talk about it, this live will be in less than 30 minutes. So, okay, happy reading in the 15 minutes we have going here. Bye-bye. Hello, hello, hello.
That was fast. It didn't feel like 15 minutes.
Yeah, all done. Hopefully, I got the timer right. At 15. Did I do it right or wrong? Maybe I did. I don't know.
I don't
I'll
know.
put on that.
I don't know what time it was when we started.
I think it was like 32 after or something. So
Okay.
maybe cut it short. But anyway, I got to prepare. So, how did that go? Did you get some reading done?
Sort of. I'm listening to an audiobook while I'm working. So I'm not fully listening to what's going on because I'm like, it's hard to listen to someone talking and then also write at the same time. So I'm trying to write this report and like listen to the audiobook. So I'm kind of like in and out of the story, but it's not like a super intense story where I need to be paying attention the whole time. So if I need to, like, I can just like hit the 15 seconds, rewind button or whatever to like, if I miss something that they just said. So I'm kind of in and out.
Yeah, I have a hard time sometimes. I can't speak today as usual. I have a hard time sometimes concentrating on the words, like really understanding when I'm doing other stuff. So that's one of the reasons I stopped watching TV so much because it took forever to do other just random stuff around the house. You're so busy paying attention to other things. So let's see where we are. Of course, I did not read. I took a few notes. I don't really have any questions. We'll just wing this by ear. I took a few notes for the live thing going on there. Where am I at here? Amal says, hello, peeps. Hello, hello, hello. That was the last sprint. We will be getting out of here shortly. Rereading Archer's voice, listening to Already Gone, 85%, and e-reading Wreck the Halls. That sounds like you're getting into the holiday spirit. Are you enjoying? Had dinner. Thanks for the sprints. Beautiful night. You too. Thank you for coming. Thanks, Courtney. Now, thank y'all very much for coming today. Lovely day tomorrow. I hope that it's not raining where you're at, Pat. Tomorrow you have a better day. Everybody in Sprint, say bless and say thank you. Thank y'all all for coming. Much appreciated. I hope y'all have some good reading. It is early yet, so you have plenty of Sprint reading time. Like I said, if you're interested in discussing this book, or if you just want to stop by and say hello, feel free. 15 minutes, 10, I think it's like 13 minutes right here. We'll be discussing this with Books with Bonnie. At least come by and say hello to my girl Bonnie, okay? Show her some love, even if you can't stay. Okay, thanks for the spreads. No problem. I hope Amber Rose is able to get it together so that, you have a better opinion of her. Bye, y'all. Let me get out of here. I'll see y'all later.